When I came into the business, we operated what we refer to as plunger machines. Today, instead of running maybe 60 a minute, we're running at 12 to 1,500 envelopes per minute, so fast that the human eye cannot discern what is happening. And when I came in the business 65 years ago, we then had some rotary plungers, which were a little faster. But our family was responsible for bringing rotary envelope equipment to this country. It was developed by a firm in Germany called Winkler and Donnebeer. And in 1923, my uncle was on vacation in Germany, heard about an envelope folding machine that was not size specific, which plungers were, and that operated at speeds of, believe it or not, up to 200 per minute. He was the salesperson of the brothers, my father and E.B. and him, Walter. He sent a telegram to my dad, who was the mechanical person, and I have to say he was a mechanical genius of this industry, and I will explain that in a moment. My dad got on a ship, came over to Germany, saw the machine and got the rights for it for the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and started selling envelope folding equipment to the industry of North America. And one of the things that is very interesting is that the original envelope folding machine, the rotary envelope folding machine, had no window capabilities. We had a separate punch press that punched out the window, and then we took that punched out blank to a patching machine and placed the, at that time, glassine patch onto the blank, and then we put that blank with a hump in it where the window was into the feed of the envelope folding machine, and we folded the envelope. My father was convinced that there was a way to do both operations, the window and the folding, in one operation. And so he went to Germany and visualized this, if you will. In the office of the president of the machinery company, Winkler and Donnebeer, it happened to have a very high ceiling. And so he had the engineers put paper all over the wall, and then there were two ladders, one on each side. And he would describe to the engineers how he wanted to fit a patching mechanism into the folding machine, which had never been done before. The result was that the engineers thought this was a great idea. Mr. Winkler of Winkler and Donnebeer was very enthusiastic about it. And within a matter of few months, they made that happen, and they shipped the machine over to Kansas City so that it could be tested. And today, believe it or not, though we have obviously much higher speeds, we do things in a higher speed environment, new gearing, new vacuum, etc. Exactly the same method of applying and gumming the window takes place today as did many, many years ago.